Biomedical engineering is a multidisciplinary field where the principles of design, engineering, biology, and medicine converge. Here, in these labs at NUS, our faculty and students apply cutting-edge scientific research and design engineering to develop world-leading technologies and innovations that advance medical care.
The NUS Biomedical Engineering program provides a unique, integrated learning experience that synergizes our common curriculum of design and engineering with biomedical and clinical technologies and challenges in the healthcare sector. As a student, you will learn from and work alongside professors from the College of Design and Engineering, doctors and clinical teams at the National University Hospital, and with communities with special needs to develop compelling and innovative healthcare solutions.
NUS BME promotes a holistic approach throughout the 4-year-long program. Students can expect a world-class education that integrates engineering, medicine, and biological sciences, while having the flexibility in choosing their own path as a biomedical engineer and pursuing their interests and passions.
As a BME student, you enjoy a good balance of structure and autonomy. In the first 2 years, students are given solid theoretical foundations, whilst in the 3rd and 4th year, you have the chance to explore your interests and try your hand in more hands-on practical project-based technical electives. For my own project, I'm collaborating with the Singapore Sport Institute to develop a training system for our national footballers.
In the biomedical engineering department, you will develop key industry-relevant skill sets, covering from biodesign, germ technology, nanomedicine to biosensors, biorobotics, and AI. One major highlight is the medical device design course, where you will learn about biodesign process and how to design and make your first medical device.
NUS BME builds engineers who can contribute back to society, equipping them with a strong foundation suitable for a wide range of careers. These include research engineers, hospital BME engineers, regulatory specialists, clinical trials coordinators, medtech entrepreneurs, as well as doctor engineers through the engineering and medicine track with Duke NUS Medical School.
At NUS BME, you'll see the passion and commitment of our staff and students to advance healthcare technologies. Faced with the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, our department has stepped up to meet the needs for rapid detection kits and optimal combination therapy for patients infected with the virus. Join us and be a part of our quest for the betterment of global healthcare for all.
Yep, hello. My name is Gabriel. I am from the class of 2013, NUS BME. Yep. I've been working in NUHS now for about 7 to 8 years. This is the design module. So we had to pull an all-nighter to try to get it to work, because we make it and then it didn't really work according to our specs, according to what we say it has to do. Yeah. So that was memorable because you and a bunch of your friends, so we had to stay the whole night just to try to get something to work, because the next day we have to show it to the prof and he has to work. Not our project failed for student camps, I guess. And then I started work at Alexandra Hospital, and we are building the Integrated General Hospital. So I was hired as an engineering assistant, and so it's like a technician kind of job. Like, so I went in, and it requires quite a bit of technical skills, which I had none of, because in NUS they don't really teach you the technical skills, like how to open a device and repair it. Yeah, so we don't really learn that, and we learned more about how to design medical devices, right? And not so much on how to repair them. Yeah, so the first few months I spent quite a bit of time just reading up on what are the common equipment we have in the hospital. Because in the hospital you have a wide range of items. Yeah, so the first part of my career was kind of catching up to all my other friends and colleagues who went to the poly and they actually learned some clinical engineering. So they are introduced to different technology that is used in clinical. So I'm there learning and learning from them, learning from reading the manuals, reading the literature online. Yeah, we moved to Ningbo, right? And so I was largely involved with the setting up of the new hospital, right? So setting up the clinics, setting up the various areas, the wards, getting rid of the equipment from the wards, OT, ICU, all those places that are in the hospital. And then we merged with NUH, right? NUH and Alexandra Hospital. So in the whole of Singapore, sort of we organized into 3 main clusters and we formed the NHS cluster. And so when we merged, my role changed a little bit as well. So we sort of factorized the common, the common variables, the common things that we do as a biomedical engineering department. And I'm currently involved in a team that takes care of overseeing the BME as a whole in NUH. We take care of their performance. We do data analytics and we take care of the database systems. Yeah, I quite like what I'm doing now. I think it fits my skill set quite well. So I enjoy it and I feel challenged and quite motivated to do it because it's fun. Well, being part of this group pillar, what I think what I enjoy most is that I get to help all the institutions. So instead of just being in one institution at one site, so if I'm at, let's say, Ningbo, I can only help Ningbo and do things on the ground there. Right? So coming out of that, I get to see the bigger picture. I get to see what's the differences between the different sites. I can help them based on what area they need help in. Because the medical device landscape has advanced quite quickly in the past, I guess, 10 years or so. So previously we dealt mainly with mechanical equipment. Very straightforward things. You look at it and it does what it says it does, and that's all, you're happy. Right? But now we have computers inside everything. Even the phone carries a computer, and so many medical devices have some kind of computer chip inside, and we are trying to become more interconnected. Then we have IoT, right? Internet of Things. We also have IOMT, Internet of Medical Things. So the devices are trying to talk to one another, trying to make patient care better, trying to reduce paperwork for the nurses and doctors. And so there's a lot of IT things that come in. So knowing IT is I think very beneficial. All the best. Press on, work hard. Enjoy your time in school where you don't have real world responsibilities. And make the most out of your time and learn as much as you can. It's just the beginning of the learning journey. I believe in continual learning, and so does NUS. And so continue to learn because the industry is always changing. Technology is changing very fast, so we always need to be learning about new medical device in the medical device world. I will also say think about what you want to do with your career, even now. Take your internships seriously. To go and internships are like testing water, see what if you really like that field you want to go to.
My name is Swati Jain. You can call me Swati. I was a graduate of biomedical engineering in 2010, and I'm currently working as a doctor with National University Hospital, or NUH, in the capacity as a neurosurgeon. Currently, I'm away in UK for a year as part of my training, and so I'm currently residing in Cambridge in UK. So I've been working as a doctor for nearly 7 years, or probably a bit more than that. I graduated from my medical school, which is Duke NUS Medical School, in 2014. And since then, I've been working as a doctor. I didn't take a break between my bioengineering degree and my medical degree. So obviously you start first as a house officer or a foundation training, whatever you may call it, depending on where you are. And after that, I became a neurosurgical resident. So I was a neurosurgery resident from 2015 all the way up till 2021 June, when I took my exams and I finished my neurosurgical training. So I knew I was more interested going down the route of either doing medicine or either doing research, which is how I so-called modified my own curriculum. You know, when you have a choice to choose between what are the modules you want to take, what research subjects you want to do. So I took most of them that were more medical related or more and everything. And I think I always had a very, very good support all the way through, with a lot of mentors from all the professors who were in bioengineering. I think the stress kind of moves you away from enjoying the moment. You're not very sure whether what you're doing is going to help you in your next step, but enjoy what you have. And I think sometimes you don't really want to think about how your project or how your module is going to help you in the near future, but rather just enjoy it the way it is, rather than thinking about how this is going to result in something better. I guess that's... You guys are all very, very young. You really have a whole life ahead of you, and I don't think you should, like I said, be stressed or be too bothered by, that I need to make a decision now. I need to make a decision at the age of 20 as to what I'm going to do for the next 30 years of my life. Because a lot of factors will come in, and a lot of things will come in that what you think is the best for you may be absolutely different from what you will end up doing, and things will eventually fall into place and you will find your own path. I think bioengineering is relatively new. Kind of exposure that you are going to get as a bioengineering student is a lot. It's very broad, and you really have that the bandwidth, the elasticity, and so-called the freedom to choose whatever you can do within your own discipline. You can actually choose different set of skill sets, whatever you like. I think allow yourself to be open to opportunities. Allow yourself to be open to even things that if you have really no clue, or you don't even have any kind of positive or negative feelings towards a certain aspect, I think it's better to actually go and experience it, because once you've graduated, once you're in the workforce, once, like even as medicine, like I say, once you become a doctor, you don't really have any freedom to choose what you want. So it's always good to do it when you're a student, where there are not much responsibilities. I think there will be failures at every step of your journey, no matter where you are, whether it could be something small, you're not doing very well in the test, to something really big of not getting what you applied for, your papers being rejected, your grants being rejected. But I think every step of that failure, when I look back, I think it was very important in making me who I am right now. And I think we don't realize it, because obviously it's not easy. I don't say that, it's important for you to fail or whatever, I'm not going to quote you the usual proverbs that they use, but it's really disheartening and it can be really sad sometimes. But at the end of it, I feel that when you actually look back, when you've actually gone past what you were suffering from a failure, there's always something to learn from it. And I'm very thankful for some of the failures I've actually experienced in my life, because I think they've really made me who I am and made me push myself harder. And I think And along with this, which I think is most important, is the support of your friends and your family. I think I have learned to cherish my friends. I've learned to cherish my family a lot more because of the journey rather than I would have had if I had a very smooth sailing, no difficult journey and reaching my goals without any problems. Because I think that's when you realize that how much support of your peers, of your friends, of the family matters in helping you achieve what you want. You guys are in a very, very good department, and I think you should make the best out of it. Or if you have dreams that people think that, are not meant for you, I don't think you should take those things to heart, but rather work towards achieving what you think is what you want in life. Yeah. Obviously, I mean, if at the end of it, you don't achieve them or you achieve something different, that's fine. But I think not having regrets that you didn't put your best into it or you didn't even try for it, I think that's the most important. Because if you wanted something and somebody told you can't achieve it and you just stop there, I think that regret will always be there why you didn't work towards it. So you make the best of your time, and if there's something that you want in life, always push for it. Yeah, and I'm sure you will find your path. I think most important is I'm sure you will find your path.
Hello everyone, my name is Han Qian. I am currently a year 4 undergraduate student from the biomedical engineering, and I also work as a research assistant for 2 years in the Advanced Robotics Center under the Department of Biomedical Engineering. The happiest part of my BME journey is that I have made some very good friends from my course, and I'm really grateful for having nice friends like them. Also, I was in a BME club during my year 1, and I helped to organize the very first BME carnival. And it was really fulfilling to see BME students enjoying the games and the food from the carnival. Okay, so Roplast is a company that specializes in the development of universal soft robotic picking solutions for applications such as food and consumer goods picking and packing. The reason why my colleagues and I decided to start up this company is because the current grippers in the market are usually designed to grip specific types of products, and there are no universal gripping technologies which can handle a wide range of products with just one gripper. So we decided to bring our research technology to industrial applications to close this gap in the market. And just nice, there was the NUS Graduate Research Innovation Program that helps to provide support for researchers to create their own startups. So we joined this program and started out this company. I wish to be a great researcher or inventor who can create innovations that can bring huge beneficial impacts to the society, especially in the field of healthcare. I wish to see myself becoming an excellent researcher in 10 years' time. And of course, I hope that Roplast can also grow bigger and stronger and play a significant role in the market in 10 years' time. I think the most important thing is do not be afraid to explore opportunities and try out new things, different things in uni. Because this 4 years period is the most important time for us to decide our future direction. Yeah, so try out as many things as possible to know what you really like, and so that you will have a clearer goal in mind to work towards. Through doing projects for BME modules, I learned that practicals and hands-on are really important for us to learn new skills. And be able to work in a team is also a very important soft skill to get things achieved. So through working in Roplast, I also learned business strategies and marketing strategies. Yeah, so I know how difficult it is to start out a company and how startup works. Because I was a member from BME Club also, so I wish that BME Club grow better and provide more welfare for BME students.